the way he just did to Wack on his show, I'm gonna flip. If Wack was to say something to me like he just said to Adam, bro, you're on my show. You get it? Adam is paying this dude. But it's reverse, bro. It's reverse. What Wack 100 does is he does friendly extortion. Some of y'all are not up on friendly extortion. I'll explain to you the ins and outs of friendly extortion in just a minute. Thank you for tuning in to On the Lockout. New World Order. Oh, I'm lying? Am I lying? Or you think I'm lying, right? You guys think I'm lying? Why should I have to lie when I'm known?
On the Lockout, what's up, bro? Yo, I really like On the Lockout content too. I really like the way his On the Lockout, you see him right there. He got the aesthetic that I like. So every time that I've watched his content, I say he gets it as far as the look. Like how your content's supposed to look, he gets it. And I appreciated that. So shout out to On the Lockout for having just the I just see he put money into his product, and I appreciate people just not cutting the camera on somebody with the good camera, the good background. I love that. I love to look at people content.
On the Lockout with your boy Dawn. Hey, on the Lockout, nigga.
Gang, gang.
On the Lockout.
You remember like back when you first was showing me how to do YouTube shit, right?
Oscar De La Hoya. Mm-hmm. If you listen to the conversation, I clearly state this is what the attorneys worked out. Mm-hmm. See, the minute the attorneys are involved, right? This is not extortion. This is a business deal. Oscar then talked about it openly on Club Shay Shay. Mm-hmm. Right? So the minute you get attorneys involved, see, if you have something, right? That's yours. It's yours. And you got the consent to have it. Okay. And you like, hey, bro, check this out. This is really pertaining to you. Hey, attorney such and such, contact his attorney. Tell him if he wants to take possession of this shit, right, to where I don't use it, let me know. Uh-huh. Right? He calls his attorney. They negotiate what they negotiate. They draw up their paperwork, right? He never one time talks to Oscar De La Hoya. Okay. Right? There's never conversation between the two. The minute you get attorneys involved in these type of situations, that's not an extortion, right? So we're going to Kanye next, right?
Sure.
This started on Bootleg Cab, did it not?
I don't remember.
Bootleg Cab said, what's up with these extra tapes I've been hearing about? I said, yeah, it's a couple extra tapes. He's like, what you gonna do with them? I said, we would never do anything with them but give them to Kanye.
Bro, you know that's a fucking lie. We would never do anything with them but give them to Kanye. With all the extortion shit that Wack 100's been talking about and the way he plays things out and all that, I believe, me per se, and I'm always right, bro, Wack 100 is the scariest nigga you could ever run into in your life. You, per se, you. I'm not saying me. I'm speaking in 15 persons. You, an individual that just comes like, boom, yo, what's up? And right, and you want to act like you're outside, but you never been nowhere. That you're gonna be scared of Wack 100, right? Me, I look at Wack 100 like a pussy. Facts. Anybody that really knows me in real time will look at this right here and be like, all right, you laugh at that nigga War if you want to, but I know in real life their warpath will run right through that table where them two cats is at. Facts. So you get how looks are deceiving, right? Because I pass off like a nice dude on here, right? Because I knew exactly what I was doing for the internet. But ask these niggas out here about me in Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, New York City, the boroughs. Facts.
That's what we're saying, right?
Okay.
You can pull it up, right? So guess who calls me?
The Kardashians.
Kanye.
Or Kanye, okay.
Wack, what up, bro? Man, I seen boom, boom, boom. Yeah, is that real? Yeah. Well, how could I? You said, okay, cool. I'm gonna put you with little bro. Y'all, you know. Yeah, send him to the airport. Bro grabbed it, right? Went to the airport, gave it to him.
And what he gave you? $50,000. Now, he didn't get nothing. He didn't get. So if they gave you money, bro, don't matter who they send it through, extortion is extortion. And the same way that I'm thinking about it, the detectives watching No Jumper are also thinking about it, right? So me per se, like if I was a district attorney or officer, if I worked at the courts or whatever, right now, right this minute, right after this video that's been recorded, Wack